we had an opportunity to speak with Andy Katz, who is all over the place. I mean, he is one of the top 3 college basketball insiders in the country, and he's here to watch the Zags, the Cougs, and the Gales. And he spoke with us about BYU's NCAA tournament metrics and potential seeding following that loss. What does it all mean, and is it time to freak out? Here's our 2-on-1 with Andy Katz.
Andy, I think every BYU fan at this moment wants to know, what does this mean for the Cougars in the NCAA tournament, having lost to St. Mary's by 1 point in a quad 1 neutral site game?
Well, I mean, the beauty of this tournament this year is they didn't have the pressure. So often BYU and St. Mary's have this pressure. They got to beat Gonzaga to get in the NCAA tournament. They were in. They were comfortably in. I mean, I think they're somewhere in that 6 to 8 range. My gut is more of a 6-7, somewhere in that range. So, you know, this is not a bad loss at all. Last second, right here, right over here, to Jordan Ford and St. Mary's. I mean, this was a St. Mary's game, 51-50. It got ugly, defensive battle. And BYU had multiple chances at the other end to win this game, and they just couldn't convert. The ball popped in and out. It's not a bad loss. I think that this is still a team that a lot of teams are not going to want to face in the NCAA tournament.
Yeah, it certainly wasn't the three-point shooting, effective field goal kind of Yoli Childs going off kind of night for BYU, which we've seen a lot this year.
Yeah, and I think when you get in a conference tournament like this, it's always difficult because these teams have seen each other, they've scouted each other, especially if you've beaten a team twice or even if you've split with them. You know, they know all your tendencies, and so this is not surprising that this was played more to St. Mary's level here on a neutral floor. Even though it was an unbelievable BYU crowd that had traveled here. Still, you know, I think BYU is probably kicking themselves because they had chances. You know, as well as St. Mary's played defensively, BYU was right there to win this game and not have Jordan Ford be in that position to make that shot.
What's the biggest challenge now for Mark Pope as the coach to get this team ready after another long layoff? I mean, they just went 9 days. Now they're going to have to go 10 days before they play another game. Yeah,
but I would say this, that you know, maybe he needs to call Mark Few once they're done playing with this tournament because, you know, they're good friends, and I think other WCC teams want the other one to do well because the Zags consistently have performed well in the NCAA tournament with these long layoffs where you might not play till the following Friday, and this championship game is on a Tuesday. So it has not been a hindrance for them. I will say this, you guys may disagree with me, but you know, look, I know BYU does not play on Sundays. We know that. But I think in this instance, it was definitely a benefit for St. Mary's because they play a double overtime game late Saturday night. Jordan Ford plays, what, 50 minutes, scores 42. I guarantee you if this game, whatever day of the week it was, if they had to play the next day, you know, it would have been a problem for St. Mary's. And I talked to them after, and they know that they got a little bit of a bonus here by getting a day off and a day to rest. So it's an unfortunate circumstance that it benefited St. Mary's in this instance, but I think it did.
Kind of is what it is, right? Build into the BYU thing. In terms of BYU as a threat to do something in the NCAA tournament, how do you see the Cougars as a potential kind of dark horse to do something in the dance next week?
So I've been high on the Cougs, you know, for weeks now. I think BYU and Creighton are my 2 teams that, even though Creighton's going to have a great seed, I think they'll be somewhere in a 2-3, but they're not your sort of traditional brand names. I mean, BYU historically is, but to the sort of more modern-day fan who may only think of Jimmer Fredette, they're not thinking about BYU as much. And I think BYU and Creighton, those are my 2 teams that when the bracket comes out on Selection Sunday, I'm going to look where they are and feel pretty good about picking them at least to win a game or 2, if not more, just because of the way they can shoot the basketball. And, you know, I just don't think you're going to get teams that are going to know you as well as St. Mary's does, and not as many teams are going to defend as well as they do. So I still think, as disappointed as BYU fans may be right after this game, I think they will find more euphoria next week.
This is great news you share. We appreciate the time, Andy, and we wish you a full 8 hours of sleep tonight or in the near future.
That, yeah.
Well, at least we don't have to spring forward to get the hour back. I don't know. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Thanks, Andy.